Okay, I'm hoping this is going to work today. I'm hoping we have audio back. OBS had an audio failure yesterday. Don't know what I did to get it back, but it seems to be working now. Good morning. Flight Simulator 2024 coming up. Or maybe not. Oh, there we go. So we have a city update 11. You know, I'm really interested in something in the marketplace I saw last night. I don't know if I'll be able to get it, but let's take a lookie. New and exclusive. Helicopters. I'm looking for the Airbus helicopter. I'm really looking for whatever's free. Uh-oh, laundry's done. Oh, looks like they've got some whole bunch of new stuff in here. Owned. I don't know what helicopter the son of a bitch was flying. I thought it was an Airbus. It was very cool though. I'm not going to buy anything for 2024, that's for sure. Not until they fix it all. They need to fix it all. In fact, they should be honored that I'm even streaming it. Okay, well, never mind then. I have the ATRs, but I took them off because I don't use them that much. Just eats up space. Anything free in the catalog? Not likely. Oh. Lippstadt. Landmarks of Germany. City update 11. Northeastern what? Let's do it. Get it for free. I've acquired the item. Okay, good. Managing my library. I don't know if that means it's working or not. Streamed. City Update 11 streamed. I guess it's working. I'm not sure how this fucking thing works sometimes. Okay, well anyway, now we're not going to fly that. We're going to go to helicopter today and hope it works. Maybe we'll fly the Bell and we'll go to Doha. I want to check out Doha. Major sneeze. Alright, Doha International. Now I saw this the other night on 2024 on a stream. And it looked pretty cool, but I don't think I have that. I don't have the city update. Let's go to this helipad. Let's start there. I just dusted the office, so I'm all dusty. Dusty sneezy. Amazing how many dog hairs there are. JH! I don't expect this to be good because look at that. I don't have the GPU for this.
Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410 is type. 1 miles north of Oscar Tango Lima Zulu Foxtrot, 600 feet. Request flight following.
So there's a really cool building
Options
down here.
Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410.
I don't think we're going to get that
approach.
kind of detail.
Squawk Tree 456. Squawk Tree 456. Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410. Radar contact 1 miles north of Oscar Tango Lima Zulu Foxtrot, 800 feet. QNH 101 tree. Roger. Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410.
not going to see it. It's all blocky. It was a pretty cool building downtown, but it was the Doha City update I saw. Okay, then we avoided the vortex. We are downtown, and it doesn't look that freaking great. And floating because of the helipad here. Let's go to the next heli. Okay, I'm not dissatisfied with that. Doha by night. I'm going to walk off the edge. Oh no! Yep, you can. No, I didn't walk that far. Let's get back in the bad boy.
Doha approach. Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410 is type. 1 mile south of Oscar Tango Alpha Whiskey Oscar, 400 feet. Request flight following. Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410. Radar contact 1 mile south of Oscar Tango Alpha Whiskey Oscar, 600 feet. QNH 10 entry. Roger. Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410.
Okay then. So terrain level of detail in buildings need some assistance here, because I don't have the upgrade here. So let's go to a different city. Since we did the northeast upgrade, let's do the northeast. Let's end this flight. And let's take a look at New York. See how blocky it is. Again, keep in mind, I'm running this with a 16 gig of RAM on a laptop, so I'm not getting the full effect of 2024. But it's not jumpy with helicopters and small aircraft. If I jump to an airliner, it'll be really jumpy. The FPS suffers greatly. Okay, 9 o'clock Pacific time. I thought it was the evening. It's not. Let's go to, let's just go to New York. New York. New York. Let's take it from the river. I think this is on the river. Where's the bloody helipad? That's on the East River. Yep. Should have gone from the tip. Let's see if the city update worked. If it looks any better. Usually when I'm down low, it gets real blocky looking, real post-apocalyptic looking. Post-apocalyptic. Alright, so this is the East Side Drive by the UN. The stinky East River. We have GPU issues. Let's let us settle in a little bit there, since we're on their stinky server. East Side Drive. Yeah, it looks kind of crappy.
5410 is type. 1 mile southwest of 6 November 5, 600 feet. Request flight following.
Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410. Radar contact 1 mile south of 6 November 5, 1,200 feet. Altimeter 2992.
Roger. Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410.
Let's let her stabilize a bit. There's the Triborough. There's the Brooklyn Bridge. There's the Verrazano off in the distance. Yeah, it doesn't look much better. take some patience, that's for sure. If you miss, you're in the water. Yeah, not unhappy with that. But New York doesn't look anything like that. Yeah, she's a little jumpy. There's a Brooklyn Bridge. A Brooklyn Bridge.
Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410 is type. 1 mile southeast of Kilo Juliet Romeo Bravo, 200 feet. Request flight following.
Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410, New York approach, Squawk 4761.
Squawk 4761. Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410.
Options Alpha Charlie.
Boy, no idea why that happened.
Charlie Romeo 5410.
Go figure. You mess with the rudder too much. That's what happens. Alright, let's head into boot camp.
Altitudes Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410, contact New York approach on 125.7. Good day.
125.7. Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410.
It's the island of Coney. was a nice soft touchdown. Well, this is not what Coney Island looks like. There's no boardwalk. I think this is the boardwalk. It's board. Could be the boardwalk. The detail sucks.
Approach. Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410 is type. 4 miles west of November Yankee 22, 200 feet. Request flight following.
Altitudes Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410. Near approach. Squawk 1056.
Yeah, there's the aquarium.
Squawk 1056. Options Alpha Charlie
This is
Romeo
Sheepshead Bay.
10. Radar contact 4 miles west of November Yankee 22, 600 feet.
There's Mill Basin right ahead.
Roger. Options Alpha Charlie Romeo
Let's kind of hover over Mill Basin here for a minute. Right on this tip here, there used to be a place called the Pennant Club. You may be wondering, why is he hovering over this area? Because even though these buildings are not accurate, I believe that white one is where I lived when I was in 3rd grade. The only way to know would be to get out and walk around, I guess. That's East 65th Street right there. Those trees weren't there. Yeah, the buildings are not accurate. Alright, let's zip on. That's Mill Basin right there. That was right about where I lived, East 65th. I believe that's the Belt Parkway. This is Floyd Bennett Field. And JFK off in the distance. Pretty touchy cyclic. There's Jifka. See if we can do another soft touchdown without crashing. close up for rudder. It's pretty windy. Gotta goose the cyclic down. The cyclic. Well, there's a trick to this, and I still don't have it. Plus the frame rate issue doesn't help. At all. And that, folks, is exactly why 2024 sucks. That is exactly why. That's enough for me. Too many frame rate issues. Too many frame rate issues. So let's get the fuck out of 2024. That's a pretty good example of why I don't like it. And the graphics are not that good with this card. Let's go ahead and quit the desktop and we'll go ahead and Navigraph. I don't want Navigraph. No, I most certainly do not. I do want Steam though. Discord can be off. Let's go back to 2020 and see if the helicopter's any better. I don't think it is. We'll try a little helicopter flying in 2020 and see if it's any better. It can't be any worse than 2024. 2024 is just atrocious. The frame rates just suck. That's because their servers suck. And the fact that I'm only running 16 gig RAM on my laptop. Although I've been told that that really doesn't matter. Quick experimenting. Also want to see if the stream is working good. Nice to see my desktop is clean for once. Sort of. I should organize some of these cords a little bit better. Something like that. Something like that. Whoa, don't fuck with that one. That's not one you want to mess with. That is not one you want to mess with. Took up a second camera. That's a little better. That's a little better. Not 100%. That's really a touchy cable right there. Don't fuck with that one. I don't want to mess with that cable. That's pretty touchy. Okay, here we go. Let's try New York again with a helicopter. If I have one. think I have one. I don't know. Well, I got the de Havilland. That's not a helicopter, though. Not much selection on helicopters in 2024. And I didn't buy any. Apparently not. I think I only have one choice. Only one choice. The Guimball. Let's take a look around here. The Guimball. Ah, there we go. There's the bell. Let's take the bell. Let's make it handsome. I don't even know if I've got this set up, to be honest with you. That's not New York. I got a GPU warning on this one too. That's interesting. That's north of LaGuardia. Freaking annoying, isn't it? Disco Overflight Simulator. Let's drown out the flight simulator. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, looks like I've frozen. Looks like I've frozen OBS. While it's capturing the game, I guess. I don't know. Okay, there we go. That's live, but I'm not. My cam is dead. What the fuck? Well, I guess I shouldn't have screwed with that. I don't know what's causing that. Let's kill this for a moment. Very weird. Now OBS cam freeze. Wow. All kinds of OBS issues. Fucking OBS. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead without my cam. As long as the rest of it's working, I guess.
Hung up on a thin red line. You got me caught up in your loving, stuck here in my lovesick mind. And I've been trying to pick myself up off the floor, and I'd be lying to say I don't want you anymore. You got my blind heart holding on to you, and I don't know where it's going or what it will do. And I try to control it, but you got my blind heart holding on to you. Just let it be, just let it be.
Yeah, I have no control over that.
Just let it be, just let it be.
I do not have the helicopter set up in.
You got my blind heart holding on to you.
Yep, tech issues. You anymore. You got my blind heart holding on to you, and I don't know where it's going or what it will do. And I try to control it, but control is what I lose. You got my blind heart holding on to you. Wow, cam freeze.
Summer's here, but stress doesn't take time off. Workplace stress is a leading cause of declining mental health, with 61% of people feeling it more than ever. You deserve a break. With BetterHelp, therapy easily fits into your summer plans. Whether you're exploring or taking it easy at home, support is just a tap away. For a limited time, try BetterHelp for just $10 and make therapy your go-to summer self-care. Visit betterhelp.com/pressplay10.
Goodness gracious.
If I had a god, I would say he was wrong. Got these scars, but I think they're pretty. So I say,
Yeah, I'm frozen.
been high since yesterday. You know it kills
I
me.
am frozen.
It's hard to find a love through every shade of gray. So tired of the same, never seems to change. It's hard to find a love through every shade of gray. It's hard to find a love through every shade of gray. It's hard to find a love through every shade of gray.
No clue.
It's hard to find a love through every shade of
Kennedy Tower ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409 are ready at runway 13 right departing straight out.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, wind 22 tree at 10. Departing straight out.
Okay, let's have a little look at New York here.
these scars, but I think they're pretty. So I say, hey, been high since yesterday. You know it kills the pain. It's hard to find a love through every shade of gray. So tired of the same, never seems to change. It's hard to find a love through every shade of gray. It's hard to find a love through every shade of gray. It's hard to find a love through every shade of gray. It's hard to find a love through every shade of gray. It's hard to find a love through every shade of
Wow, it's super windy. We can hold the center line. Let's go have a look at what we just looked at on 2024. Yeah, audio is back, but look at my cam, it's frozen. Thanks for looking. One fucking problem after another. Let's zoom on down into Brooklyn and see what we can see here. It looks pretty shitty. For example, that bridge doesn't look like a bridge. That's one crappy looking bridge. And water, look at that. Post-apocalyptic right there. Yeah, it's shit.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Hi, Bubby. Let's turn this around. I've already seen what I need to see. It's fucking garbage.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, did you copy?
Screw you.
Kennedy Tower ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er frequency change.
Let's see if we can find LaGuards and land at it. Yeah, my camera's frozen. I don't know why. Now frame rate is fucking up. We need to talk about a PC today. I mean, things look good from 3,000 feet. As soon as you start getting close, it sucks. So we're going to fly up the Hudson and hang a right at the George Washington Bridge. That's the Triborough right there. Over Brooklyn. What a shithole armpit of a city. God, I hate fucking New York. And everybody that lives in it. Jumping like a son of a bitch. I'm every fucking liberal in the world. guess that's supposed to be the George Washington Bridge right there. Doesn't look anything like it. It's a West Side Drive. Okay, where's the stinking airport?
Right here. Right now. 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 Right now. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Right
Okay,
here.
LaGuardia has mysteriously disappeared.
Right here. Right now. 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 Right now.
Ah. Where she be? I made a wrong turn.
Now is the time to book your getaway with Norwegian Cruise Line. Experience more at sea when you sail to the Caribbean. This isn't just a vacation, it's a chance to experience more, like exploring hidden beaches and diving into crystal clear waters. Plus, with NCL's More at Sea cruising package, enjoy a limited open bar. Did we mention kids sail free? Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line. Ships registry in the Bahamas and USA. Restrictions apply.
Hey, Muffin.
Who you calling
also be the start of HPV vaccination, a type of cancer prevention against certain HPV-related cancers. For most people, HPV clears on its own, but for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers later in life. Embrace this phase, like I did with my mom, drop it, and help protect them in the next.
Starting at age 9, ask your child's doctor about HPV vaccination. Brought to you by Merck.
God, rudder's out of control. Out of control, out of control. That was a horrible landing. Fucking LaGuardia. Yeah, rudders are just not working good. Let's take her up again. Let's see if we can hold the center line. No. Crazy. $225 and 180. 325 roughly heading. Let's go out a little bit. Up to about 1,000 feet. $325 reverse heading. Somewhere over Queens. I believe I was born right there. That's the Naval Hospital. I don't know. It could be. cemetery. Who the fuck knows? Let's get a little correction here. Somewhere around 3:30. The bridges look horrible. Gear down. Very strong crosswind. Wow. DA is not responding. I wonder if it's the plane. Let's try a different plane. Try a different aircraft. Let's turn this EDM shit down a little bit. Fucking EDM. Sorry, buddy. Papa? Yep, camera's still frozen. I may have to exit OBS and go back in and see if that fixes it. You guys don't want to see me anyway.
409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, ready at runway 13 right, straight
Let's
out
see if
departure.
this has anything to do with the stability. Pretty strong crosswinds. It's a little better though.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
That was cool. This apparently is an aerobatic aircraft. Okay, Bubby? Oh, it's time for my... He's giving me my clue, my med clues. Let's go in the cockpit and do that flipping in.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo
Ah, very cool.
4409er, acknowledge last transmission.
Screw you. I don't care about your transmission right now.
Kennedy Tower ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, frequency change.
I like it. Very responsive. There's the projects. Let's see just how responsive it is. Okay, so there's a trick to landing this guy. And I don't know it. Oh, it's a tail. It's a tail wheel, okay. Interesting. Okay, so what is this? What aircraft is this? I bloody forgot.
Always helping out. Grandpa style. Now he's treating his prostate cancer with help from Xtandi and Zolidamide. Xtandi 40 milligram tablets treats men with prostate cancer that has spread to other parts of the body in response to a medical or surgical treatment to lower testosterone.
Super responsive plane. Not sure why it's so... Can't hold the center line though. See if we can figure out how to shut her off.
Or choking that can lead to death. Stop Xtandi and get medical help at once if your face, tongue, lip, or throat starts swelling. Tell your doctor at once if you faint, have a seizure, quickly worsening headache, decreased alertness, confusion, vision problems, chest pain or discomfort, or shortness of breath. Xtandi can cause harm to an unborn baby or miscarriage. Use birth control during and 3 months after Xtandi. Common side effects include muscle and joint pain, feeling unusually tired, hot flashes,
Extra 330T. 330 LT, okay. Well, that was kind of sort of fun. I'll have to try that one again. I wonder why though. Let's see. Maybe there's another aircraft that's got a little bit more stability, or maybe it's the location. Let's try a different location. Maybe it's just too windy in New York. I know that it's not windy. It could be windy up there. Let's go to PSP. Very light winds here today. PSP.
Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er at runway tree 1 right, ready for departure, straight out departure.
3-1 right, pointing towards Big Bear. San Jacinto on the left. Let's see if we can hold the center line on this with no wind. Very soft. No wind soft. Brakes off. Flaps down. Wow, same thing. I must have the sensitivity set too high. Now let's fly over the hood. The golf courses look pretty good. So they look when we get lower. Actually, not too bad. There's Cimarron. That's Ramon. Make a left on Ramon here. Cathedral City. Looks pretty apocalyptic when you get down low. Coming up on the Pete Dye course. There's a casino in the distance. That's Agua Caliente. There's the Pete Dye.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, leading my airspace frequency change approved.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like here today at 103 degrees. There's the Agua Caliente. They're not showing the new gas station. That's homeless land right there. 10 East.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er, acknowledge last transmission.
Springs Tower ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er frequency
Alright,
change.
that's Monterey. There's the Costco. This will be Cook coming up. That's the DMV right there. See Bermuda Dunes here pretty quick. First Washington. Pretty jumpy today. Trey, hey. Sorry, I can't tell what's going on at the moment. It's our Bermuda Dunes. Let's go around. Plane is really tough to land. It's a tail wheel. There's Jefferson. That's Bermuda Dunes. I don't know how to land these tail wheels. I run out of runway again. Maybe I should slow her way down. Freaking Bermuda Dunes. God. Let's cut her way back. Ah, too much float. I don't know what that trick is. I guess you have to just go down. Tiny flare, front wheels touch first, right. God, my mic is screwed. Keep tail up as long as possible. Okay. We'll try for Bermuda Dunes in a minute. Let's follow the freeway down to my house. There's the Walmart. This is outdated. That's the Winco. At Jackson. There's Jackson, here's 42. That's the Lights Golf Course. Now here's where 42 ends, there's Golf Center. Terralago. That's actually water there. Golf Center Parkway. Here comes number 9. Across there's 10. There's the clubhouse, which doesn't look like a clubhouse. It's the 12th hole. There's the gate. This is Terralago Parkway. And now we're in my hood. Does not look like this, folks. This is pretty apocalyptic. As the 3rd, the 14th, and the 15th hole, the lodge is right there. Tennis courts are not there. Those are all palm trees, by the way. Terralago Parkway. Graphics suck. There's Asti Court. My house isn't even there yet. Alright, go across. There's 44. There's Eagle Falls Golf. Let's fly over Eagle Falls Golf Course. I'm giving you a tour of my neighborhood, man. It does not look quite like this. That's Eagle Falls Golf Course. That's 17. There's 18. That's the casino. That's Fantasy Springs right there. That looks pretty close to real. Sorta. Let's go see if we can find Bermuda Dunes again. I'm going to try this again. So, wheels first. Yeah, ignore the... Oh, look at that. Frame rate. Frame rate. No, no, no. Come on. Wow. There's Walmart. This is Monroe. That's the road you take to get to Coachella Fest. There's Jefferson. Line it up. Oh, it's going towards the light. Try to float her in. Oh no! Not enough power. Oh. Yeah. Well, I'll figure that plane out. Anyways, the point of all this was to... Sorry, my camera's frozen there, but the point of all of this was to compare 2024 again to 2020, and I already did all of that, so Trey, you joined a little bit late. But thanks for joining anyway. Our 321 flight, Honolulu to LA. Yeah, this is that was Palm Springs area. You didn't miss. I took off from PSP. And the graphics, I mean, I set the graphics last night to high on the level of detail for terrain and buildings, and it still looks like shit. Let's figure something else out. And plus, I was having a hard time holding the center line with those little aircraft. Try something else. I should have been able to land that. I don't know why. Well, I've never had a tail wheel attempt. What do you think is a good one that's going to hold steady on the center line? I don't want to do the 172. I'm not landing very well today. Nah, I don't want the 170. I guess I could. Shit, I don't want to do a 172. Very tiny flare, wheels first. Tail up as long as possible. Yeah, I'm going to try it another time. For sure. Never tried this one. That looks like a tail dragger too. I can only handle so much of the EDM stuff, okay? Let's see, what do we got? Let's give this guy a try. Never tried it. So I'm going to crash a bit today, I think. Try PSP again? Yeah, let's try PSP again. We're 113 left. Commercials. Nice. At 11 o'clock, I'm going to need to go take some medical break here in a moment.
Springs Tower ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo
A med
4409
break.
at runway 13 left ready for departure departing straight out.
PRB. PRB. I don't know why the camera's not working. But I will be right back. I need to do a quick medical thing, procedure.
Cleared for takeoff runway 13 left ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er.
I don't wanna go without you. Think I love
Okay. Yeah, camera's still frozen. Don't know why. Had to get some snacky stuff going on. Good thing the camera's not working because I'm going to snack. We are at KPSP. Palm Springs. I don't know about this airplane. I've never flown it. Don't know why everything's looking so apocalyptic today on the background. Pretty shitty, actually. A snack. And a snack for the dog. Park break off. I think it's pretty cool. Nice visibility. The rudder is just too sensitive. Flaps. This thing just wants to fly. Look at that. Flaps up. Doesn't go very fast. Probably not super maneuverable. Palm Springs. What plane is this? Good question. Hold on. Let's pause it. I can see it. Can't tell. It's a JMB. Those tuck away nicely. I like that it has my call sign on it. There's the back canyons of Palm Springs. Cat City.
ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Yeah. Cool, thank you.
Palm Springs Tower ALB 4409 Alpha Lima Bravo 4409er frequency change.
There's Highway 111 right there. That's actually Indian Canyon. It's downtown Palm Springs. Maybe overstressing this aircraft. That's downtown Palm Springs right there. Does not look like that. That's a Sheraton. Indian Canyon and Palm Canyon Drive right there. Welcome to downtown Palm Springs, and a jumpy frame rate. Looks like as closer I get to the ground, the worse the frame rate is. All gone. And if you take 111 out of town this way, that puts you out into the windmills. I think the tram is up here. Yeah, that's the road to the tram. We might not make it out of this canyon alive. See if we can catch some drafts. Now, I'm not going to attempt to fly up the side of San Jacinto. That ain't going to happen. That was a risky enough move right there. That was the route to the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway, I believe. Unless that's it down there. Yeah, San Jacinto is 10,000 feet. We'll not be attempting that. Straight out that way to 29 Palms. That's Desert Hot Springs right out there. That's Big Bear out there in the distance. Did you sneeze on me? The dog just sneezed on my leg. He was subtly hinting he needed a treat. I don't think it'll make it. This thing doesn't have much power. It only goes 120 miles an hour. Good luck. Just gulp the whole treat down in one gulp. Let's try the updraft thing. I should turn the vortex indicator on. Well, we're at 6,000 feet already. We'll try it, man, and see what happens. We're at 7,700, almost 8,000 already. $10,000 plus is a steep order. I don't know if it's going to make it all the way up. Go to the backside. Backside of San Jacinto. That caught a draft right there. No. That was it. That's all she could take. 5-hour flight. Hawaii to LA, yep. Yeah, she couldn't go up anymore. I didn't think it would make it all the way up there. It's pretty steep. Pretty steep to the top of San Jacinto. Well, one thing for sure, when you watch my stream, you're bound to see some crashes. A testament to my pilot skill. Let's do some other shit. I got rid of Top Gun and that. I haven't done any bush trips. It says I haven't done any landing challenges, but that's not true. That's kind of interesting. I wonder why it says that. Why are all my stuff at 0? That's interesting. All of my stuff went to 0. I wonder what happened there. All of this stuff is gone. Bizarre. That's bizarre. That's bizarre. I wonder what happened to all my stuff. Okay, then let's do one more thing here. I'm gonna try. Let me get out of this and go back into 20. I'm not gonna go into 2024. Should I go into 2024 again? What the hell? Let's go into 2024 again.
Level up your summer projects with 4th of July savings on top brand cordless power tools from the Home Depot. Whether you're working on a fence, a planter box, or a new workbench, get the power and runtime you need with the Ryobi One Plus 18-volt 2 toolkit from the Home Depot for only $99.
Maybe I can fix the OBS problem. I don't think it will, but we'll try.
Power you need to make summer projects easier than ever. Right now at the Home Depot.
Alright, we'll load up 2024 and do a couple of things in the helicopter.
There's a place I go. It's a different high. Oh no.
I'm having all kinds of issues today. Frame rate, camera's frozen, all of my training content is gone. Something bizarre is going on here. Something bizarre. Don't know why the camera froze. Let me check with my audio visual tech engineer. Send a message to my engineer. So after this flight, I don't get it. What do you mean afford the A350? Are you in 2024 and in a career mode? Oh, that's right. You do that other deal. You do the beta version. One Air career mode mod. Okay. I haven't checked that out yet. My laptop is so freaking packed with stuff, and I don't even know why. It shouldn't be, but I'm like almost maxed out. Yeah, 2024 beta. I'm going to load up 24 alpha so you can see how shitty it is. I think we already did that. I mean, the trailers look great. I was watching a guy streaming last night, and he was in 2024. It looked fantastic, and he had he was in an Airbus helicopter and landing at night in Doha, and he had the Doha mod upgrade, Doha City upgrade, and it looked amazing. But this laptop is not even close to capable. I think we did Hawaii last time, huh? Yeah, we did Hawaii last time. Let's do something else. SeaWorld. Yeah, my hard drive is pretty maxed, and I don't know why. It shouldn't be. Yeah, the servers suck. 2024 servers suck, and the beta is better than you're telling me. Because it's resident on your machine. Where the hell is Sydney? Here we go. I'm not seeing any heliports. Heliports. Shark Island. Fort Myers in Florida? Fort Myers, Florida? Captiva Island. I could do. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. I don't need to. I've already done Sydney. Fort Myers. Okay. The followers always get the choice. I can't guarantee how smooth it is or how good it's going to look, though. Pagefield. Let's see. Pagefield, Fort Myers. And where is Captiva Island? Well, it's not giving me any indication of stuff here. For Pagefield. And I'm not seeing any heliports. Oh, there we go. Watch, here comes the GPU warning. I'll get a GPU warning here. Yeah, there it is. Usage exceeds GPU. Let's bring up the pad and see where the hell we are. Large island to the west. Okay. I'm missing something here. I guess that's an island, huh? Is that an island? Oh, there's a big bridge. Okay, the bridge goes to... Oh, that's an island. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, well, if I can get this helicopter to steer, then we'll do this.
1,000 feet. Altimeter 299er2.
Roger. Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410.
Okay, that's cool. I don't know what Pine Island is. I'm guessing this is Pine Island. They don't look like islands on here. Hey man, I think I'm going in the right direction. I'm not familiar with the area. Looks pretty cool though. Looks like they dredged everything out and made neighborhoods. It's like Florida. And this is Florida. Sorry. I'm jerking around the joystick just to see what happens. I'm trying to avoid rudder control because it goes completely out of control with the rudder. Must be a sensitivity setting. An input curve, I'm not real good at that. I need to know how to do that. I never really like to mess with the curves or those default settings. Alright, so what is this that we're coming up on? Is this Pine Island, this thing right here, or what? I mean, I don't see a whole lot of pines. There's some pines down there. Pretty swampy. Lots of gators, eh? Yeah, I wish the graphics and the realism was a little bit better, because I just don't have the capacity with my laptop to get anything better going. Because I'm sure if this was a little bit better system, that we'd be seeing a lot more real detail. I mean, it's okay right now, but it's not great. The helicopter detail is pretty good. Yeah, from high up, from 3,000 feet up, it looks good. As soon as you drop down, it starts looking cheesy. Let's head over to those islands over there. So you're working, you got your monitor going for the Hawaii trip, and then what, another monitor for viewing this stuff, streams? 3 monitor setup. That's what I got. I got 3 monitors here. I only keep 1 or 2 of them on. In fact, this one is crooked right now. Whoa, get up. Get up. Little turbulence. I mean, some of the spots, depends on the spots you're in, you can land and it looks pretty decent, but the building's level of detail, even though I've got it set high or up to an ultra, it's really not that good. Not that good. Yeah, I got the big 36-inch curved monitor going here. My main screen. Bowman Ranch, or Bowman Beach. Mess with that rudder too much, it really screws it up. Wish I could set that thing. So there's a lighthouse out on the tip. Sanibel. I'm guessing that the water is really pretty turquoise and clear, am I right? Not as being represented? Because that's the Gulf, it's got to be pretty turquoise. There's a lot of houses on there. Probably vacation homes. Yeah. I just figured because it's on the Gulf, it's got to be pretty good. I mean, Cancun is the ultimate. Isla Mujeres. Amazing. Sanibel. I've actually got it going pretty steady here. If I touch the rudders though, you know, to rotate, it just I have to bring the nose up. If I don't bring the nose up, it'll crash. See that? See how much it moves? Now we're almost at the southern tip of this island. Like some resorts. There's a main drag off to the left. I go to, my favorite spot is Cancun. I go to Isla Mujeres once every year or two. Playa Norte, North Beach on Mujeres is just amazing. You can walk out about a half mile, chest deep at the most, in perfectly crystal turquoise water. Just amazing. Hey, no lighthouse yet. Oh yeah, Mujeres is amazing. You take a quick ferry, it's about a half an hour, maybe 20 minute to half an hour ferry ride from Cancun. I'm guessing that's where the lighthouse should be. Looks like there's a bunch of resorts. Yeah, that's got to be my level of graphics, that's all. If it's there, it should be there. I mean, it's in 2024. Bring up the nose and slowly rotate. Looks pretty cool though. Family there. It doesn't look bad from like 500 feet, you know? The buildings are not Probably very accurate. Or golf course. Looks like a fun golf course. And all Florida golf courses are fun. This must be Resort Row here. Those all look like resorts, but not in any detail. Okay landing. Whoa! Just tipped forward. I wasn't looking and it tipped forward. Wow, what the hell was that all about? Let's try that again.
6 miles south of 5 Foxtrot Delta 9 for 700 feet. Request flight following.
Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410. Fort Myers approach. Squawk 4271.
Squawk 4271. Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410.
Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410. Radar contact 6 miles south of White Foxtrot Delta 9er. 200 feet. Altimeter 29er 2.
Roger. Options Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410.
Okay, that was soft. I gotta keep it tilted back a little bit, otherwise it'll tilt forward. That's kind of weird. Okay, you gotta let it settle in. Otherwise the vortex takes it. Walk around a little bit. Okay, man, have a great day. Thanks for joining, buddy. See you soon, I hope. I'm going to be talking to my kid today about upgrading to a new PC, so have fun. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks for joining in. I'm going to walk around Sanibel. Well, here we are on the southern tip of Sanibel Island, off of Fort Myers. Let's go take a dip. Okay, Trey, thanks for joining and turning me on to this particular spot. This is cool. We're on this stream. The followers get to pick the locations on the helicopter flights. Man, water looks pretty clear to me. Let's go out a little deeper. Shark! Got a little deeper than that. Standing on top of the water. Okay. Now let's get the hell off this island. Okay, the flight today was for Trey, so we're out of here. We're gonna get the heck off of this island and wrap this up. I realize it's already lunchtime out here in Pacific Coast.
6 miles south of 5 Foxtrot Delta 9er, 200 feet.
Let's go to KFMY.
Alptions Alpha Charlie Romeo 5 410. Fort Myers approach. Squawk 5136.
Squawk 5136. Alptions Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410.
If you turn it hard enough to the right, it just jumps out.
Alptions Alpha Charlie Romeo 5 410. Radar contact 5 miles south of 5 Foxtrot Delta 9er, 1,500 feet. Altimeter 2 9er 2.
There was a quicker way to get to this, and we didn't do it.
Alpha Charlie Romeo 5410.
There's like a boat out there. way the hell away from the airport. Okay. Electric, hey. Welcome to the stream. Just landing. Trey just left and we did a trip to Sanibel Island off of Fort Myers. 2024 in the helicopter. It's to Bell. How you doing? Electric Taylor. Welcome. Yeah, sorry, got a cam freeze up. OBS issue.
Grandpa's here.
Hank's always helping out. Grandpa style. Now he's treating his prostate cancer with help from Xtandi and enzalutamide. Xtandi 40 milligram tablets treats men with prostate cancer that has spread to other parts of the body and responds to a medical or surgical treatment to lower testosterone. Xtandi may cause serious side effects: seizure, a brain condition called PRESS, allergic reactions, heart disease that can lead to death, falls and bone fractures, swallowing problems, or choking that can lead to death. Stop Xtandi and get medical help at once if your face, tongue, lip, or throat start swelling. Tell your doctor at once if you faint, have a seizure, quickly worsening headache, decreased alertness, confusion, vision problems, chest pain or discomfort, or shortness of breath. Xtandi
Yeah,
can
sorry
cause
about the
harm to an
commercial.
unborn baby or miscarriage. Use birth control during and 3 months after Xtandi. Common side effects include muscle and joint pain, feeling unusually tired, hot flashes, constipation, less appetite, diarrhea, high blood pressure, bleeding, falls, fractures, and
Constipation,
headache. Talk
diarrhea,
to
all
your
those things I
doctor.
really
Visit
want.
Xtandi.com.
Filtrete brand air filters help capture unwanted particles in your indoor air, like dust, pet dander, bacteria, and viruses, and have similar airflow across all MERV and NPR levels. Now available in more dimensions and sizes.
Well, here we are at the hospital in Fort Myers. Actually landed on the helipad.
Throw back with no chaser, with no trouble. Popping that Moet, baby, let's make some bubbles.
And I think it's about time to do a sign off here, so thanks for joining. It's 12:11 p.m. Pacific Coast time. That was a fun little roundabout, a couple of nice crashes, and examining the detail of 2024 on the ground. It looks a lot better. It depends on the area you're in. Some of it gets really blocky. For some reason, this area is not too bad. I mean, detail okay. I'm sure it's not the real thing. It's pretty representative, though, I think. So, yeah. Capinal and the Bell. It almost looks like me right there. Sorry, my camera's stuck. It's stream OBS issue. Bell performed nicely. I've got some rudder settings that I got to deal with. Let's close this baby. She's still rotating. That looks pretty good. 2024 has its moments. Just because the shadows are kind of jumpy. Yeah, I guess that's going to be it for today. So let's zoom out here, and thanks for joining if you did. Good to see you again, Trey, and watch the replays if you want to. Like, share, follow, please. Albie Simmer on Twitch. Alblock7267 on YouTube. Don't know why my camera froze. I'm going to have to go back in OBS and check that. Have a great day.
Wherever you go, you know I'd follow you. Cause I'd go anywhere, anywhere, anywhere with you. Just say let's go, I'd run away with you. Yeah, I'd go anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. Anywhere with you. Anywhere with you. Anywhere with you. Anywhere with you. Just say let's go, I'd run away with you. Yeah, I'd go anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. Anywhere with you. Just so you know, I got your back, that's true. And I'd do anything, anything, anything for you. Just say let's go, I'd run away with you. Yeah, I'd go anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. Anywhere with you. Anywhere with you. Wherever you go, you know I'd follow you. Cause I'd go anywhere, anywhere, anywhere with you. Just say let's go, I'd run away with you. Yeah, I'd go anywhere.